Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli from Breaking Chart Alerts. Can everyone hear me? Let me know in the trade room if we're good to go. Yep.
BYND Beyond Meat to report their Q3 results on September for the quarter ending September 26th.
Alrighty, guys. So markets are slightly up, not much. I mean, we had a couple of companies that beat Q3 estimates there, so we got a little bit of a climb. But as you can see, it's nothing from that sell-off that we had. We're still even below that 50 SMA. So it's really important.
LNG importer by 2030. That's AAPL.
So it's really important. Here we go. Markets are going to be opening any second here. Let's give it about like the same 15 minutes, and we're going to look for some day trades and see if we can find any possible swing trades. Good morning, Paul on YouTube. Nice to have you with us. Here we go. Dow's up about 14 points. Nasdaq's the leader here, up about 53. S&P's only up about 5 points. S&P is pulling back a little bit from the highs there. Let's give it about 15 minutes and watch. I'm watching my watch list. I'm watching the market movers. You guys told me you'd rather the larger chart, so I put that on here for you guys. SPY still continuing to pull back here.
DTE, Elliott Management, supportive of DTE Energy's intent to spin off midstream business, Delta Tango Echo, DTE.
Coronavirus cases are at the highs again, so not expecting a huge breakout. While we're waiting and watching what the markets are going to do here, I'm going to put on the market mover list the stock largest percent gainers. I'm going to go through those quick here. And we'll change that to a 3-month daily here. So you can see this Go Decker up about 120% for the day, from 750 all the way up to about 1750 this morning. SRRK, Scholar Rock.
Dow Jones Industrial Average up 0.1%.
Dow just turned red. S&P just turned red. Markets are pulling back.
Nasdaq Composite up 0.5%.
Here we go, guys. SPY is starting to pull back again here. Take a look at the today 1-minute chart. We're at the lows of the day now on SPY. The one that's breaking out really nicely on my watch list here that I want to look at is two of them, actually. Number one of them is being Shopify. It's up 2.3%, up $24 for the day, $1,062 a share.
Reporting SpaceX's Starlink satellite internet service priced at $99 per month.
Here we go, guys. We're taking another big move lower here on SPY. Nasdaq's now only up 14 points. It was up almost 60 points on the open, so general market pullback here. Let's see if SPY's going to hold that 10 or break below it here and continue lower for the day. The Dow's now down about 53 points, 58 points. I'm watching the market mover list. I'm watching the regular watch list here, and I've got a few other charts here I'm watching. So if I see anything pop up, of course, I'm going to let you guys know. At the bottom there, you guys could see our watch list for the day. And you can see the breaking news in green. Let's see. Paul says, do you think it's a good time to buy VIX calls? Or is it just too early? Paul, I think VIX calls would be great here if you are going ahead of the election. I think we're absolutely going to be seeing some volatility into the election.
Electronics Corporation of Japan signed valuated reseller agreement. That's November Echo Oscar November and EON.
I'm watching Q still break lower. Diamond over here to the right as well. Qs are holding that 10 as of right now. Dow Diamond ETF is just getting absolutely blasted. Here is Diamond ETF. And as you guys can see, we are just continuing lower here. Came right down to that blue 20 SMA. Let's see if it could hold that. You guys could see the histogram on the MACD. We already got the MACD cross. And we got some red bars on the histogram here. So be cautious. Not going long anything, certainly. Not yet. If anything, it looks like we're probably going to be buying some puts. Little climb on the SPY here for now. Don't be chasing. SpaceX Starlink satellite internet service is priced at $99 per month. That's the rocket that I just watched in Cocoa Beach take off. That was the satellite for the internet across the globe there. So that was pretty cool.
Donald Trump tweeting now, big GDP projected. Pelosi only looking to bail out badly run Democratic cities.
Trump's tweet there doesn't sound like we're going to be getting any type of stimulus deal. Big climb on SPY, Diamond, Qs. Starting to climb here a bit. Only about 8 minutes into the day, though. NVIDIA's having a big day. Take a look at NVIDIA. Still climbing up about 1.7%. 3-month daily chart on NVIDIA. Still not doing too much there. Microsoft shares up about 0.8%. Still below the 10-20-50 SMA. Shopify is still continuing to break out. This is one that I'd like to look and buy some calls on going into the winter months here. Let's see when they have earnings on Shopify. Earnings are this week, this Thursday.
SPWR SunPower weekly 16.5 call sweep on SPWR, currently 1573. That's Sandy Papa Whiskey Romeo.
SPY's pulling back there.
LLY, Lily, LLY, Lily, Lily Yankee, Lily's Lilly says does not expect end of COVID-19 antibody study in hospital patients to impact chances of success in other trials. Says expects to apply for emergency use authorization for antibody combo therapy as early as November. That's LLY Eli Lilly on their call.
Teladoc is continuing to break higher here, team. 3-month daily chart on Teladoc came right down to that 50, starting to look good. This is something I'd pick up for the November 20th Expo. Let's see what the calendar's looking like here. Teladoc earnings are tomorrow. Raja, we sold our Microsoft trade. If you were a member, you'd know that we sold our Microsoft trade in the afternoon session. That's why it pays to be a member. What you guys see on the morning YouTube is only not even half of what we do. SPY is still pulling back a little bit there. I think we're going to see some choppiness all day today. Let's just watch the markets here continue to pull back, almost near the lows of the day on SPY. Back in the red on Dow and S&P 500. Dow's having a major pullback here. So what I like to do, guys, obviously you guys could see I'm looking at my major charts, my major market movers over here on the right. If you guys are looking at YouTube, I'm pointing at them. So I'm watching my watch list. I got the market movers, and then I got about 10 charts here that I'm just continuing to watch, seeing what's going on. And then over here to the left, I have our trade room, and then I also have our live news wire in case anything comes up. Like the last thing that just came up, Eli Lilly says does not expect end of coronavirus antibody study in hospital patients to impact chances of success in other trials. Says expects to apply for emergency use and authorization for antibody combo therapy as early as November. Wedbush maintains outperform on Varonis Systems, raises price target to 160. Dow is now down 75 points, team. Almost down 100 points on Dow once again. Right now it's just really trading in NTZ. We're trading between that 10-20 SMA. Really not doing much. We can see clear support at 340. Clear resistance right around 339. So that's what we're looking for here on SPY in front of us right now. Guys, we have a tax class coming up this Friday. It's totally free for you guys. I want to reiterate this. This is really important. This accountant, CPA, usually charges thousands of dollars to go over the trader operator tax status because it's a very specialized field in this market here.
Shopify making more new highs now. Shopify shares up more than 3.5%, up 37.
So make sure you guys are going to breaking chart alerts here.
$1,076 now.
We're going to be checking out Shopify here in a second again. So make sure you guys are going to breaking chart alerts here. Click on breakingchartalerts.com and right here, register for that free class, Trading and Taxes. He's going to help give you the best tax advice and ways to save money on the trader operator tax status with the IRS. It's a free, exclusive class for all of you guys watching. Trading and taxes, what you guys need to know to save money. What's nice about this, a lot of our members have different types of businesses. Okay, so this could go over to your other business and help save money on each of those. So make sure you ask him questions. He's going to do a nice presentation. It's totally free. Make sure you click right here to register. It's free. All you do is put in your name, your email address, and that's it. And then we're going to send you the email once we're live on Friday. It's Friday, October 30th at 5 p.m. Make sure you check that out.
Shares of Tiffany spiking here. Tiffany 124.50. CNBC says LVMH and Tiffany in direct conversations to settle. That's Tango India Foxtrot TIF.
Let's see Tesla here, and we have a Tesla out of the money vertical spread, the 495 500 vertical spread there. So that's taken off nicely here on Tesla. Tesla shares up about 2%, which to me is really silly because why is Tesla going up? You know, SpaceX is a different entity, you know. It's not like SpaceX profits are going over to Tesla profits. But let's see Shopify here. I really want to do something with Shop. I love that chart. If we look at the 3-month daily, that's looking like that's going to break back out to at least, you know, let's say at least $1,115 all the way up to $1,150. So I want to do something like, let's see here. I want to do something with that. Teladoc's taking off here as well. Take a look at Teladoc. Teladoc's having a nice climb. Shopify, those up over 4%. Still climbing. Breaking out here for the day. Let's see what we could do here.
Michael 3M company executive says unit benefited from strong pandemic-related demand for disposable respirators to protect frontline workers. That's Michael.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here, trading options.
PECK, pet company getting a pop on some volume coming in. Pop Echo Charlie Kilo, PECK.
I'm going to do a Shopify vertical call spread. Let me see what we could do here. Option chain. Extremely expensive there on that. Let's see what I could do. The 1095, 1100. Alrighty, I'm executed, guys. So here was the trade. And to post this in the trade room for you guys. I'm going to share it with you here. Here we go. So we picked up the Shopify October 30th, 1095. We sold to open the October 30th, 1100. We paid price executed 220 debit. The max this could be worth, let me see where my zoom is. Here we go. Okay, so the max that this could be worth is the difference between these two strikes right here, right? This mouse again. So the difference between those two strikes is $5. If we paid 220, that means our gain, our max net gain here is 5. Divide that by 2.2. That's a max net gain of 127.27%. We will have that max gain there as long as we are above $1,100 a share by October 30th Expo. So I like that setup there on Shopify. It does have earnings. That's why I only got 5 contracts. It's about $1,000 trade, $1,100 trade. So I like that. It's a nice setup there. I think Shopify is doing great, especially for the past few months during the pandemic. Shopify has online e-commerce websites they help you make. So a lot of people are making websites and doing things like that. I think we're going to see that continue to break higher. And now what we have to look for is, where is our target? Where is our stop? There she goes. She's still continuing to climb. She's at 370 now, a contract. So now if we look at the 3-month daily, we could see we're going to be targeting about 1115 all the way up to 1150. Now, what else I want you guys to take a look at is the implied move. So if we go over here and take a look at the implied move for Shopify for this week, we could see Shopify has an implied move of, let me bring that up for you guys. We got an implied move of 7.69% that expires on October 30th. So if the stock right now is at 1081 a share, 1081, multiply that by 0.0769. That means we're looking at a move up or down of about 83 points. 83 points. That's going to take us well above our spread. And, if that takes us above that spread, we're going to be having max gains there of 127% on that vertical call spread that we just made. So I love that setup there on Shopify. It's a good company, solid company, and their growth is astronomical. Now let's take a look at SPY, because I want you guys to understand the trend of the market. SPY is still in the red here. Dow's in the red. The only thing that's green right now is NASDAQ. Take a look at SPY right now on today 1-minute chart. So if you guys take a look at SPY here, I mean, look at this since open. What is it doing here? First off, you can see a clear downtrend. See the highs here on these candles? You're getting highs, you're moving lower, and then you're getting that climb, but these highs are lower than the previous highs. You're getting that climb, you're moving lower, and then you're getting another climb. And these climb is lower than the previous 3 climbs. So you got to keep that in mind. Until you see that reversal there, You're not doing anything. Now Dow's finally starting to take off a bit here, coming off the lows, just starting to get that 10-20 cross. We might see that on SPY now. You know, we had nice support on 339 on SPY, but right now it's trading with an NTZ. It's trading sideways. We got clear support, clear resistance that we're trading up. So this is what you got to be looking for really with SPY. Your 340, your 339. It's 1 point, and that's where she's been trading. Just getting up to, down, and it's trading sideways. So until you really break above that, you're not going to do much. And secondly, you guys have to remember and understand what's coming up that's going to increase this volatility in the market is the election. So that's really important to keep that in mind. So we're continuing to watch that. Dow is still climbing here. SPY's climbing. Qs are getting a climb. Let's see what Shopify doing. Shopify is starting to break out once again. Looking good. I like that out of the money vertical spread we got for 127% max net. Should see that continue to take off here. These
Shares
lights
of Tiffany,
keep going out.
125.65 now, and at the higher now report that the companies, Tiffany and LVMH, are working on a settlement on their merger deal. 125.53 now, up 2% for Tiffany TIF, Tango India Foxtrot.
I'm watching over here on the Newswire, seeing if there's any breaking news, anything that we could possibly trade. Hasbro CEO Brian Goldner to appear on Bloomberg TV at 10:30 a.m. Let's see. Dwayne says thoughts on Etsy. Let's see Etsy here. I think Etsy's really overpriced here, but the charts are looking good on it. Dow and SPY are pulling back again. DIA. As you guys can see, Dow's red. Look at today, 1 minute on Dow. And again, it's just trading between 10, 20, 50 SMA. Not climbing above that 277. And 276 is going to be that support area. I'm watching SPY. I'm watching Qs. Qs are pulling back below that 1020 a little bit. TDOC is now up over 4.5%, just about. Big breakout on Teladoc. And as COVID cases climb, this is going to be one of those ones that continue to break out here. If you take a look at a 3-month daily on Teladoc, it's getting a climb off that 50 SMA, breaking that 1020 SMA now. I'd be looking at that 230 as first resistance. After that, we'd be looking at it about 250. And you guys know, as more and more people are getting sick, you guys hear the numbers. Why do you think Teladoc and all these other Teladoc systems are climbing here? Record COVID cases, record sicknesses. A lot of people are using these services. So that's why you're seeing the increase in volume coming into these Teladoc trades here.
10 a.m. CB consumer confidence for October, 102 expected. Richmond Manufacturing Index also coming up at 10.
Let's see. Joseph Callahan says, hello, Dave. I bought yesterday's Amazon vertical call spread, 32.40, 32.50, December 20th expo. Currently up about $2,500. Should I hold or should I sell? So how many contracts did you get there, Joseph? So, Joe, you got 10 contracts of that. I'd be taking profits. If you're up $2,500 profit on that, I would lock in that profit and utilize those profits to fuel another trade. Because what happens if that trade goes against you? You know, then you're out of that $2,500 profit that you have right now and you're screwed. Anytime you got decent profits like that, lock in that profit and then utilize that profit, that 2,500, for your next trade. That's the proper way to manage your account, trade, risk, money in your account as a trader. It's really important to do that. So if you got that $2,500 profit on Amazon vertical call spread for the December 20th Expo, I'd lock it in, take those profits, and then if you're still bullish on Amazon, make another trade on it. And now here's the beautiful thing about the proper trading risk management. So if you have that $2,500 profit, you lock that in, you make another trade on Amazon for $2,500, guess what? Your max stop loss is going to be 50%. So even on that second trade, if it does hit your stop, you're only losing $1,250. You're still up $1,250, even after making one good trade and one bad trade. So, you know, it's really important to manage that risk and manage that trade. Teladoc's up over 5% right now and continuing to break higher. Take a look at Teladoc today, 1 minute. This is one that's just continuing to break out with COVID cases. This is a nice trade idea. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a trade idea out on this. I like that trade idea on Teladoc.
M3M executive says company said expects to make around 2 billion respirators in 2020. That's Michael.
Dow's starting to climb. SPY's really not doing too much yet. Q's pulled back a little bit. Nothing major going on, so not making any trades yet. Gave you guys a trade idea on Teladoc if you wanted to jump in that. I definitely like that trade idea. Guys, just remember this afternoon I have an appointment with Virginia. So I'm probably not going to be live this afternoon. If I am, it'll be earlier.
Kodak Sciences moving to the highs on volume, $100.72 of 4%. Kilo Oscar Delta.
Nice breakout on SPY here now, team. Finally starting to break that 340. Let's see if it breaks that 340 or if it's going to act as resistance and pull back here. Same thing with Dow. It's getting up to the highs of the day, struggling with that resistance. We'll see if it breaks out or struggles with that resistance area. Let's see if it can break that 340 there, Avilio. Of course, you're seeing that pull back again. Shopify on the climb again. Came down, retraced to that 50. I want to go down on the 3-month daily chart here. I like how, if you see on Merck on a 3-month daily, it's consolidated, right? It's got the MACD cross. We got the first green bar on the histogram since going all the way back to 8/19. What is that? That's August 19th. So that's really positive there. And you see what happens when you get that first. Here was that first green bar on the histogram on June or July 2nd, right? That first green bar on the histogram, we didn't have any bars below that 0 line, right? I want you guys to look at this. It's really important. Here was the first green bar on the histogram on the MACD on Merck. And then look, all the candles here, all the bars were above that 0 line, and we went from 77.30 all the way up to just about 86.18 before we started seeing that breakdown on the histogram bars. So really nice setup there. We're just starting to see this. So this is something that you might want to get something a month, 2, 3 months out till Expo. So looking good, continuing to climb. I like that setup. SPY's still really not doing too much. Take a look at the cues here, guys, so you guys can see what we're dealing with and why patience and discipline is so very important. Horrible at drawing straight lines free-handed. But look at that NTZ. What are those candles doing? Those candles are trading between that 10-20 SMA. We got no clear direction on Qs, and we're really pretty choppy on Dow and SPY right now. You know, Dow's still in the red. S&P's flirting with red again. You know, you got to wait, be patient, be disciplined, wait for those right setups. Really important. This is NTZ, no trade zone. Or you could also call it consolidation.
SHIP, Synergy Maritime getting a pop here, Sandy Hotel, India Papa. JBOU JetBlue says they're encouraged by consumer response to sale fares. JBOU.
Joseph Callahan says, your early newswire info on the stimulus talk breakdown yesterday really helped. I was also able to sell Amazon shares at $3,240, buy it back at $3,223, which made me 3 more shares. Hold on one sec, guys. I got to call him. Hello? Yeah. So the insurance called, right? The insurance isn't going to cover the chemo and the radiation there. No. So I'm waiting for a call back, but I'll let you know. But we're going at 11:30. SPY's still continuing to break down here, team. It got right up to that resistance at 340 and started pulling back.
Ontario reporting more than 800 new COVID-19 cases.
Let's see what else we see on the watch list. See the market mover list here.
HOG Harley Davidson shares at the highs now up 22.5% following their earnings report. Hotel Oscar Golf, HOG.
Look at Dow pulling back here, team. Today, 1 minute, got up to that 277 resistance that we were talking about before.
CEO says a COVID vaccine is successful, could inform the public within 1 week from the time we know. That on their conference call, that's Papa Foxtrot Echo, says does not plan to speak publicly about the interim analysis of COVID-19 vaccine trial until its conclusive result from Data Monitoring Committee. That's PFE Pfizer, Papa Foxtrot Echo.
Support, resistance, SPY still pulling back. We're still seeing a large pullback here on SPY. Nice. Avilio sold Apple for a 10% gain, sitting back now. Nice job, Avilio. Nice job. Look at the heat map there. Software and retail doing pretty well. Big breakdown here, team. Dow's down now 80 points. S&P's down over 3. Big breakdown from those highs. Remember, we were talking about that resistance area at 277. Joe, I'm really glad we were able to help you yesterday. That was great. That's what that's the benefits of being a member at Breaking Chart Alerts is really. And if you think the morning sessions are good, you should see our afternoon. Are you a member with us, Joe? Or do you just trade on YouTube here with us? DraftKings November 20th Expo 45 strike call. If they start closing down sports, I'd get rid of that trade. Right now they're not doing so just yet. Guys, there's a lot of unusual options activity coming in on Abbott Labs here. Let's take a look at ABT.
Pop in November, DLPN, Dolphin Entertainment getting a spike to the high on some volume. DLPN, Delta Lima Pop in November.
They're getting some bearish. They're selling the 110. They're selling the 110 strike calls. SPY is absolutely breaking down here, team.
TTO,
Big breakdown
T2
on
Biosystems
SPY.
with a tweet now. T2 Biosystems offers the only FDA cleared test that directly from whole blood and not predicated on blood culture positivity for the detection of sepsis causing pathogens. That's TTOO.
Got another nice gain in the trade challenge account today on our SPY puts. As that continues to break down. And remember, those SPY puts are for the November 6th, 3:30 strike put there. Zynga's up about 1%. SPY puts are looking great. Joe, you should come join us in the afternoon pro trader session. We trade live every day. And the best part about the afternoon session, we really analyze trades. I like doing the lessons that we do in the afternoon. I love analyzing our current trades. You know, and that's really going to help you guys become a better trader there with that instruction. There we go, guys. Big breakdown on SPY once again. Big red candle. Dow and SPY are continuing to pull back here. Look at that breakdown we're seeing now. We're breaking below that support. Now I'm expecting some larger red candles here as we continue that breakdown.
Coming up in 7 minutes at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Dallas Fed Services revenues in Texas, services sector outlook.
Dow is just really getting beaten down here. Take a look at Diamond ETF. NASDAQ's just about ready to turn red here as well, team. I think we're going to see much further selling pressure. So just hold on to those puts like we got yesterday. I'm not a financial advisor or broker. I can't tell you guys what to do. I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing here. That's worked well for me. Look at that breakdown on Diamond. Retail's under pressure. Mall owner Rick Caruso on the outlook here. Dwayne, I appreciate that. On YouTube, Dwayne says, Dave, I am a financial advisor, and I take ideas from you for options. I appreciate that, Dwayne. You're an awesome guy, and we love having you with us. Maybe we could collaborate together and do something together, Dwayne. Getting up to that 10, failing. Let's see here. Anything on the news wire? Nextera Energy's debt. O'Reilly's coming out with the earnings this week. Not too much news on the news wire. It's just basically going over earnings. Novartis early reported Q3 earnings, EPS 1.52 beat, 1.45 estimate. Sales 12.26 billion, missed 12.53 billion. There we go. Got up to that 10 on the SMA there. On Diamond, so far pulling back. So what I want to see is a break below that resistance right around 375.40. We break below that 375.40 on Dow, and we're going to be pulling back further there. Right now it's just consolidating for the past few candles here, so not much to it yet. SPY puts are doing absolutely beautiful. And I expect the SPY to, and the rest of the market, to continue to pull back ahead of the election season. If you guys noticed, I went in and I voted. There was no Republicans on the ballot for any other seat other than presidency. But I went out and I voted. It was about an hour and 15-minute line there in the Celebration Library, which was ridiculous. But I got my vote in, and that's all that matters. They said that there's record turnout of voters though. At first, when I didn't have my license. My daughter lost my license somewhere. She likes to pretend it's a credit card, so I let her use that. She lost it, and I had to use my passport. And when they registered me, they had me as San Francisco Javier. And the guy looks at me. He goes, "Oh wow!" He goes, "Where are you from? You're pretty white." And I says, I'm Italian. And he goes, oh, okay. And then he prints out the ticket. He goes, "Go over this. Is this accurate?" I says, "I'm not Santiago." He goes, "Oh, well, that makes sense then." So then it took an extra half hour. They had to call the Board of Elections and undo that ballot. And it was just a pain in the butt. But finally got everything situated, got my ballot that was under my name, and was able to vote. Nice breakout here on Diamond. Let's see if it holds.
Dallas Fed Texas Service Sector Revenue Index 7.1 in October versus 14 in September.
John, there were people there. I'm telling you, there's definitely some fishy stuff going on.
Sector L at 13.2 versus 11.5 in September.
John said, what happened to NEE 300 to 75? It probably had a reverse split there. That's a reverse split, John. Yeah, definitely. That's what happened. I mean, you could see since we've been owning it, it didn't have any big pullback. And if you zoom out here, you don't see $300 anymore. So that had a reverse split there, which is nice. It's going to bring in investors at a cheaper price there, and we should see that. But what else that does is it dilutes the shares. So now there's many more shares out in the open market there. Let's see, Diamond ETF still not doing too much. Dow is still continuing to break. Guys, here's what's really important with Dow, the Diamond ETF. Take a look. What are you guys seeing here? You guys see you got that 1020 cross below happening. You already had the MACD cross. And now you got your first candle below the 1020 SMA. What is that telling you? Come on, guys. You guys know the trade plan. You know the system. Tyler, C, correct, BDM. So now this is what's important about our trade plan. And I want you guys to understand this. Okay? That means you might see Diamond get a candle up to, up to this area right here. It might get up to 282. But it's probably going to fail at that area and pull back. Now, what's the catalyst for this to continue lower? That catalyst is the election and with the coronavirus cases. So you got two bad things going against you here that's going to bring the markets down. You got COVID cases and you have the election. Okay? So what's that telling you? I wouldn't go long, absolutely not go long until after the election. Number two, until the coronavirus is contained somewhat and cases decrease, I wouldn't be going long yet. And thirdly, there's no stimulus bill. They're still failing to pass that stimulus bill. So I wouldn't be doing anything yet going long-wise. Yeah, there's a lot of negativity going around, Tyler. I mean, if you listen to the news, all you have to do is put on nightly NBC News, and it sounds like we're in World War III and the world's in flames, Breaking news tonight, 100,000 coronavirus cases. ICUs are filled. Hospitals are struggling. Doctors don't know what to do. It's just constant fear in the market, and that makes people panic. I mean, let's be honest. It causes me to panic. Oh, I've seen a couple new...
White House Press Secretary says chances for coronavirus relief deal before the election are slim. Data from Fox Business.
There you go. Coronavirus relief before the election's very slim. AMD's not doing too much there. We still got a big candle below that 10-20-50 SMA. Maybe on a today 1 minute it's starting to climb there. That's not looking too bad. That's something Avilio might want to enter. That'd be nice up to about 81. That's what I'd be looking for if I was in that trade. About 81 bucks. Guys on YouTube, if you guys are watching this video and you really like it, please do me one big favor. Go to that YouTube video and click the thumbs up button. Click that like button. We only got 17 likes right now, and I'd really like to see that break 30 likes there. That'd mean a lot to me, guys. And it's free to do that. And make sure you guys get signed up for that class with the CPA. I'm telling you, regardless of your situation, he's going to be able to give you helpful advice there. Just go to breakingchartalerts.com and click on that free class right on our homepage with our CPA. He is a certified public accountant with the IRS. He specializes in the trader operator tax status. And it's really going to help you guys out. And you guys know me. I'm a big advocate for helping you guys, guiding you guys the right way and helping you save money. Watching Diamond and SPY pull back a little bit here again. Let's see the news wire here if there's anything else coming up. I don't know why these lights keep going off here. Big breakout on SPY, Diamond ETF. Big candles there, team. Big candles. Shopify, Teladoc continuing to break higher there. Those are the ones that are really taking off. Pinterest is up over 2.3% today, looking good. Nvidia up about 1.2%. Tesla's up about 1.63%. Zynga up 1.23%. Hog, Harley Davidson. You guys see Hog here? Look at Harley Davidson. Look at that breakout on Harley, guys. It's up 26% today. 3-month daily chart here. Look at that breakout on Harley Davidson. I guess people are getting rid of their cars and driving motorcycles. Let's see. Chung Ho says, Dave, please look at BABA. Sure thing there, Chung. Let's see here. BABA up about 2%. That's looking good there, Chung Ho. They're reporting incredible import-export numbers, holiday shopping, unbelievable.
$1.96 RNWK.
You know what's really crazy? From this pandemic, it seems like China came out above. Their economy's doing great. I think they're underreporting COVID cases and all that without a doubt, but their sales have been rocketing higher. Their imports, their exports, it's really unbelievable how well China's been doing during this pandemic that they caused. XLINX, XLNX pulling back from the highs. Let's see what else we got.
Real Networks has improved face detection and recognition accuracy for both masked and unmasked faces with release of SAFR 3.0. That's RNWK.
Nice breakout there. Exact Sciences. I remember watching this one way back years ago when it was pretty darn cheap. I remember this back around 2017 when it started doing this climb there, and I'm like, it's at $40 now. It's kind of a big move. Do I want to jump into it? And here we are now, 3 years later, and quadrupled that number. Guys, see how great that patience and discipline's paying off there? We got into those SPY puts. We made 3 SPY put trades yesterday, closed out 2 of them for a nice gain. And we're going to be holding on to that November 6th put there going into the election, which I think we're going to continue to see the sell-off here. Shopify's breaking out again. Nice breakout on Shopify. SPY's pulling back again here, team. Take a look at SPY. So what I mean about patience and discipline, even though you got that little break out there, there's really nothing that's propelling the market higher. Teladoc up over 4% once again. SRRK is up about 86%. Here we go. We're having another drop here. SPY, Diamond, and Qs are on the drop. Let's see if we break below that 20 and continue down to new lows of the day here. White House press secretary says chances of coronavirus relief bill before the election day are very slim. It's so crazy hearing that from the White House because, you know, I would think that if they were smart at the White House there, they'd be saying, hey, let's pass a stimulus deal. That way it gives voters some confidence in, hey, that we could handle the coronavirus and we could help the American people, you know. I do understand the budget deficit, and, you know, we've already spent about $6 trillion this year, which is insane. But, you know, they need it. They really need it. The American people need it. Just continuing not to really do too much here. See if we could break above that 50 on spot. Nice breakout on SPY there. Really no news though. Dow's down about 53 points. Nasdaq's up 66. S&P's up $1.85. So really not much there yet on S&P. 3-month daily chart, as you guys could see on SPY, we're still even below that 50-day simple moving average here on SPY.
PFE, Pfizer's CEO says believes efficacy analysis of coronavirus.
Big breakout though, team.
Will start soon. That on their conference call.
Shopify's having a nice climb here as well. I did that small trade on Shopify going into earnings. I think we're going to see a sell-off into the lunch hour here and then at the end of the day again. Continued nice climb on Shopify. SPY's pretty flattened out there. Diamond's still climbing. And Q's are still on the run. We got big earnings on technology this week, so I expect to see technology continue to move there.
Russia's Foreign Minister Lavrov, is in self-isolation after contact with COVID-infected person, that from RIA. Pfizer CEO says cautiously optimistic that the coronavirus vaccine will work.
Microsoft got a nice climb off those lows from 210.25 just about all the way up to 212.25. 3-month daily chart though, as you guys could see, if you're day trading, you're looking at it today 1 minute. But if you're looking at those swing trades, it is not looking good on those swing trades. We do have a lot of earnings this week that could lift the market up short term and be, look at Teladoc still on the climb here. Teladoc's breaking out big. Shopify's breaking out again. Looking good there on Shopify. Ari Vom, if I was to do anything on a Microsoft earnings trade, I'll give you this, and then I'm going to have to head out for the day here. So if I was going to do anything on Microsoft earnings, first off, let's look at Microsoft. And if you guys have one other chart you want to look at, I could certainly do that before I get off here. Microsoft earnings, so far let's take a look at Microsoft chart, Microsoft chain, and now let's take a look at the implied move for Microsoft this week. If we put in Microsoft here and we bring up the implied move on Microsoft, you guys could see Microsoft earnings October 27th after the close here, and they're expecting a move this week of 5.01% that expires on October 30th. So if the stock's at 212.08 right now, 212.08, multiply that by 0.0501, that means we're going to have a move up or down of about $10.63. So that could easily bring us up to that resistance at 220. So if you're very bullish on it, I'd be getting an out of the money vertical spread, something like this for Microsoft. Buy to open, sell to open. Now I'm not doing this trade. I'm just giving, who was it, Chung Ho, the trade idea on this that he asked for. So I'd be looking at the October 30th. You don't want to be going past that. It's a move up or down of about $10.62. So I do within the implied move there. I'd probably do the 215, 217.50. That's going for about 90 cents to be worth 250. So 2.5, divide that by 0.90. That's a max net gain of 178% there if it had that move. Now take a look. The reason why I told you guys be cautious, be careful, look at what SPY's doing. Look at that big breakdown again here on SPY. SPY. Look at that today 1 minute chart here on SPY. Big breakdown once again on SPY. SPY's in the red now again. Dow is down now almost 100 points, still continuing to pull back here. You know, you got to be cautious. This is not the day that you want to be making swing trades. This is the day that you want to be day trading. You have nice volatility here, quick moves, large candles, and you have huge volatility that you could be taking advantage of here for some quick and easy day trades. Other than that, you know, you're sitting back, waiting, relaxing, and looking for those right setups. And remember, election day is 1 week away. So 1 week away, we have the election, and once that's over, I think we're going to start to see some moves. Now, Q, on the other hand, if you take a look at technology with Q's ETF, you can see Q's are taking off here and near the highs of the day. So that's something totally different than what we're seeing on SPY and Diamond ETF. You know, NASDAQ's up 71 points, 0.63%. S&P is up 70 cents here, 0.02%. And the Dow's still down about 72 points. So guys, that's going to about do it for us here this morning on this morning session. If you guys want to come join us, please come join us. We'd be happy to have you with us. We do live afternoon classes. We do live lessons in the afternoon. We have our education suite. And the nice thing is, if you guys become a member, you guys could go through all of our classes, all of our lessons from beginner to intermediate to advanced. And you guys could get all the education you need, even if you're a first-time trader, never traded before. We're there to help you every step of the way. And then make sure you remember, trading and taxes, it's a free class. He's going to teach you guys how to save money on your taxes, and how, if you're a trader operator, how you could save a lot of money on your taxes potentially. So click on that. It's free to register. It doesn't cost a penny. Just click register. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to be one of the better classes that you guys have had. So put in your name, put in your email, make sure you're not a robot, click submit, and you guys will be getting notifications once we go live on Friday with our CPA. His name's Ed Milford. He was actually one of the executive accountants, CPAs at Avon before he left and started his own service. So he was one of the higher up executives at Avon before he left there and started his own service. So take his words wisely. Sign up for that class. It's really important for you guys. And like I said, if you guys have questions, he'll do a Q&A. And if you guys want to come join us and trade live with us each day, get text alerts, email alerts, trade live with us in the morning, in the afternoon. We trade live from 2 to 4 p.m. every day. And then we have our classes, our lessons. Just go to join now, click on membership pricing. It's as low as $125, and that's going to help give you classes. You're going to start learning the basics, the beginning classes of trading. Pro Trader, you'll get the beginner and intermediate classes. Pro Trader, you also get the afternoon trade session. You'll get text alerts. And then the Elite Pro Trader, you're going to save $500 a year, plus you're going to get the morning trading, afternoon trading, the text alerts, the app alerts, and you're also going to get the advanced classes and all the lessons that we have throughout the day as well. So make sure, if you guys have any questions, see this arrow down here, this messenger, click on that. That'll pop up. It'll say chat with Breaking Chart Alerts. If you have questions, if you have any type of questions, just message us right there and we'll contact you immediately. It's instant. And we'll be glad to answer any of your questions. So,
Pfizer CEO says,
and then if you guys want to see our member reviews, click here and take a look. Watch what our members are doing. None of these members were paid a dime, not a penny for any of this. So check it out there. And then, of course, the live trade room. If you guys want to come there, we got some really great traders that share some trade ideas and that really do some great jobs in there, making their trades and sharing them with the team. And then once you're a member, here's the live Zoom meetings, so you're not delayed on YouTube. Live morning Zoom, live afternoon Zoom, and here's the class sign up for every single week. You guys want to see our trades? You go over here to Trade Alerts. You click on Trade Alerts, and here's all the trades that we made here when you click on Trade Alerts here. Did I click it? So here's all of our trade alerts that we make. And once you click on it, you'll be able to see our targets, our stops, everything like that. And what's nice about that, once you get our trade alert, our text, email, or look at it on the site, then you could go to your brokerage account. And remember where I said you could put in that notification to get your targets and your stops. It's really easy. So come join us, guys. I'll be happy to see you guys in the trade room and in the afternoon live trading session. And guys, SPY is breaking down big time again here. SPY, you guys could see big breakdown on SPY again. So I have to head out. Got an appointment today with the wife, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Hope everyone has a great day. If you need anything, let us know. And looking forward to tomorrow's class. Have a great night, guys. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you guys this afternoon, and I'll see you in the trade room. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.